Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to another GT Line video, this time another contact race. And as per usual, we're starting right at the back. Literally, we're on the back row with this other blue Nero, so... Once again, just not finding the good starts that we need. No, that was a pretty decent boost start though, but everyone in front. Just like there's very, very different cars in this race. Not all Wagners, which is nice to see, but the only car we have at this point really the Wagner, so trying to get the win. No, because the airport section can be very consistent. Oh no, that's not worked out well for that car. There you go, completely slammed. Thankfully, you get slammed out of the way of all of that. And we get actually into P7, so somehow a crash has actually worked out good for us for once. And why is that line that Wagner just took in front? That is not how you racing line. Oh, now they go for the Kirby's. Now they've actually realised how to race. They've actually woken up once again. And now we try and get them. Of course, unlike other racing games, back into this is a proper contact race, a proper professional lobby. So no slipstream contact races. So none of the assist, no catch up or anything. It's all about your own driving ability to gain the speed on the car in front. Now that car going for all the Kirby's now. Going down inside. Now that's a very aggressive move there to the outside. And where are they going? Well, they're going into the wall. But either way, now we're up into P6, and actually there's P4 in front of us. So actually try and gain some position. Everything's getting very congested once again, so despite half the cars wiping themselves out at the start of the race, so it does actually, there's still all these cars here just somehow managing to find each other. As this race actually seems to be one of the tighter races that I've done, pretty much Airport Monaco what it seems. Actually they've good cover from actually, what are you doing? You're trying to take us out now. First you lag into a wall, now you're trying to take us out, but we made a move with this time, actually they get a good switchback line there to the outside, so despite being in a really, I don't even know what car that is, but it's not a Wagner, so it's slower than what we're in. And now here comes this blue Nero at the side on the back row with us now, trying to make a move up our inside, and trying to find a line to the inside of that black car on the outside. And excuse me, how have you found that good traction around the outside? We're in the Wagner, we're absolute traction here. And that was not a good way to take that chicane. Now here comes this blue Nero trying to make a move up our outside, could be possibly three right now coming into this left right hander. Now make a bit of contact there at the back of the car and they're smashing into the wall. And oh, are you serious? I think that little nudge actually smashed them over the barrier. So now I'm gonna have to wait for them. This has absolutely ruined my race. That was over dramatic, but finally, cutting a bit further on, they've finally decided to re-show themselves and catch back up. But we're all the way down now in P10. And well, there's going to be quite a while now for us to actually catch up to them. Oh, we're only a bit behind the lead now. Only about 20-ish seconds, so this really hasn't worked out too well for us. But we should easily catch up back to that car again, because wherever that car is, it's slower than what we're in. And see, we're gaining so much time on them there, so I don't know where they found that magic speed boost by the second half of the first lap. And now gaining station is using all the Kirby's now. They're not even Kirby boosting, and they're going to go right around their outside, and we just managed to cut in front of them there before the guys have put a lot of trust in on there to not turn in us and to not wipe us out. But still, we finally deal with the dramatic roadblock and get into P9. Now cutting a bit further on, we're still in 9th, but we've finally caught up now to Civilization. We can finally see now the car in front of us. Actually, we're gaining time. Of course we're gaining time on them. We've caught them up, so I can't quite see what the car in front is. It might be possibly another Wagner, but they're not finding some good pace if there is a Wagner in front. But I can't quite see what it is. There's a car parked on the apex, but thankfully, unfortunately, that's not a position, but thankfully they're out of the way. I actually think that's an FMJ in front, so don't see many FMJs in races anymore. And they're coming on now to the final lap now of the race. We've got one out now to try and catch up and try and pass this actually a bit. FMJ, because catching up's one thing, but overtaking is another. But this Wagner is so much faster than the FMJ. If we can just find a gap to make a move on the FMJ, then we can try and get up into 8th. But I don't think we're going to get any higher than 8th unless some massive crash happens up in front like did at the start of the race. We're gaining in station now on the back of the FMJ. The FMJ got some pretty decent straight line speed in it actually, so keeping it pretty even with us now, coming up into the end of the first sector now, coming up now into this sharp left-hander once again. Finally, they get a bit of a slalom though. We get a slalom, we get able to get some good power down there, but they're finding the Kirby running outside and they're able to keep a bit in front of us now. For the time we're still going to keep it high side now with this FMJ control it up the inside now of the FMJ, breaking here up the inside line and made a move stick in front of the FMJ, so we can finally try and chase down possibly after the car in front. Now we get very close actually to that trailer. We almost wipe ourselves out on that trailer, so that could be number of course with the mighty rear wing of the Wagner. Now pretty much the spoilers do have hitboxes, so anything that sticks up is not going to go well for... Oh, there's a nice bit of lag for that car in front. It was just shooting across the screen. Actually, can we catch him up before the end of the race? Actually got that light blue, the blue Nero up in front as well. And actually, things are not going well. That was not a good line from us now as first place to actually finish the race, so pretty much proving how far behind we actually are. Of course, that is a whole huge bit of contact as Lagfest takes out the Nero. Now we can, and they're not even waiting, so... yeah, I'm going to shame me for not waiting. Okay, was that lag? Was that lag? Are they gone? Where have they gone? Was that lag? Are they going to appear right in my face once again? I'm probably imagining that they are going to. Okay, they've not appeared so far. So did they actually go straight on round that corner? Okay, I think they actually they've just completely disappeared off the face of the earth. But we're going to come around the finish line to finish in P6, and given the race we had, P6 is a pretty decent recovery. Now coming on to the second race, it's actually the same track once again, but this time we're in Coupe, so once again starting right at the back. Just again, does this game hate it? Can we not start at the front for once, please? Now try and get a good run the same game. Squeeze into. Oh no! It's not even been 5 seconds, and we're already in a crash and in last place. This is just when you know the racing is going to be top notch when you're last within 5 seconds after a crash, and that guy didn't even wait for us. So, GG to you. Well, I could say some things, but I wouldn't want to get demonetized, even though I'm not monetized in the first place. And is this car that took us out? This slow-moving car, is this one that took us out? And they're going to make a move to their inside? I mean, they're even curb boosting and we're faster than them, so if that was the car that took us out, I'm not going to be impressed. But I know that it was a blue car, but I didn't see which one it was. I think there's more than one blue car anyway. But now we're into P5 though, so somehow we've gone from 10th to 5th. I have no idea how. We're cutting a bit further on now. We're still in P5, actually catching up now to the cars in front of us. So that's P3. There's a podium position right in front of us. We're not taking the best of lines, though. Getting a bit too close to the walls, not finding the ideal lines that we need. We're still P3 on the table, so we find us a good. Oh, Lagfest again. Lagfest is back. So I think that's Wagner boy from last time. Is now lagging once again. Oh, how am I meant to overtake you? Seriously, I go somewhere, you appear right in my face. How am I meant to... Oh, this is not going to be fun. And no, there's contact and... Oh, for God's sake. Are you serious, lag boy? What bit of... How do you... Was that a lag drag? What is it called when you just get dragged together? But seriously, am I destined to not have a good race on this track? 2 races in a row. Lag boy, please. How can you seriously race with this bad internet? So, I want to know, people who have bad internet, are they lagging for us like we're lagging for them? So, like, how he's jumping across the screen, are we doing it on their screen? I don't know. But what was that? They just literally, did they just reach another dimension? Did they just breach the 4th wall, going to Narnia or something? Well, something just happened, but somehow we got into 4th place out of that. But we're quite a way behind the cars in front. And now moving all the way though onto the end of the final lap. Nothing else happened. Nothing happened. We're still stuck in P4 for the remainder of this race. And Teleport Boy hasn't come back, so it looks like he did actually wipe himself out in a straight line for somehow. And we're going to come across the line to finish in P4. So once again, just a pretty lonely race there, just solidifying our P4 position. Now, it's like someone's actually given up. So now looking at the leaderboard for the end of this race, and I can't even pronounce who won the race. But Chief Keef came home in 2nd, with someone in 3rd who I can't pronounce. We came home in 4th, with Yaya in 5th. I can't pronounce who came home in 6th either. Drayler in 7th, Human in 8th, and then Shaya in 9th, who I think is the one who's given up in the background. So if you enjoyed these rather laggy, lonely races, remember to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.